Team Pied Piper presents Voice-to-Intent classifier for low-resource languages. More than 85% of population in Sri Lanka do not prefer to speak in English. This accounts for more than 17 million of people. With COVID-19, contactless technologies are emerging. Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, and Siri are few of the conversational agents that are widely used recently. The building block behind all the systems is spoken language understanding. It takes the audio input and the ASR unit processes it to extract the meaning from the speech utterances. The NLU unit then classifies the audio clips into intents. This is how a basic conversational agent building block works. When it comes to SLU for low resource languages, it has few challenges. Limited presence in the internet, lack of electronic resources for language processing, requirement for large corpora is essential to achieve high accuracy. These reasons result in limited speech-based user interfaces. Problem statement. How to develop an efficient, achieving same or higher accuracy with less amount of dataset, voice-to-intent classifier for low-resource language using existing systems. Dataset used for this research. We used 3 different languages to carry out our experiments: Sinhala, Tamil, and English. English dataset was used in low resource setting. Methodology. The audio input is taken and pre-processed. The pre-processed audio clip is used to extract the feature and is then modeled, and the intent is classified from the audio clips. We researched 2 different ways of solving this problem. The first one is bypassing complexity with transfer learning. The second one is using different feature representation. Phoneme-based transfer learning approach. In this approach, a voice input is taken and a phoneme mapping is made. The mapping is then classified into intents. On high level, the architecture looks like this. A pre-trained model is used and a few phoneme layers and word layers are unfrozen, and a classifier is built to classify the intents. It consists of voice layer, phoneme layer, word layer, and intent layer. The experiment results are as follows. Initially, we did freeze on the phoneme layer and we were able to achieve a testing accuracy of 0.92. Afterwards, using phoneme layer as frozen, we were able to achieve 0.98% accuracy. We were able to bypass the benchmark accuracy of 95%. In the next experiment, we were able to achieve an accuracy of 0.84. Although we were not able to bypass the benchmark accuracy, we were able to achieve a significant amount of accuracy. For the Tamil dataset, we were able to achieve 0.92% of test accuracy, which is way better than the benchmark accuracy of 71%. The next method is using different feature representation. We used 5 different feature representation. First one is smell spectrogram, MFCC, fundamental frequency, spectral flux, and zero crossing. In this approach, the audio input is converted into image spectrogram, and this image spectrogram is used to classify it into intents. This is the convolutional architecture used for the classification. In the experiment for Sinhala language, we were able to surpass the benchmark accuracy of 89% by achieving 89.9%. Overall, the summary of experimentation result. When we used phoneme-based transfer learning approach, we were able to surpass the benchmark using phoneme-based approach, while we were able to surpass fine-grained dataset using spectrogram-based approach. The transfer learning approach depends on research of high-resource languages. It is not efficient when it comes to noisier data. Using phoneme mapping instead of character mapping was more efficient. When looking into modifying feature representation independent of other researches, not efficient as phoneme-based approach, using various features together makes the training costly. Spectral and temporal features needed to be almost the same length. Conclusion. With the emergence of global pandemic, the need for conversational agents for local languages are increasing. Speech classification systems to handle fine-grained intents in Tamil language is yet to be implemented. Systems in Sinhala language suffer due to cascading architecture. We propose to solve existing challenges by moving towards end-to-end SLE with persistence of translation and varying feature representation. Thank you.